punctual.
Hey guys, this is Mark, and as always, I got Ian with me. Hey Ian, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Mark?
So today we're going to be reviewing some apps that we think you should be having on your phone to help your social media, design, all that kind of fun stuff. So Ian, do you want to do a little intro while I share it in the appropriate places?
All right, here we go. Introduction. Welcome to episode 1 of One Step Ahead Live with Mark and Ian. One Step Ahead is a weekly power hour of tech and techniques to market your design business. Today, we're going to be talking about 4 must-have apps to market your design business. Mark and I were reviewing 2 of these apps each this week. Really excited to show them to you. But first, before we get into that, I want to share with you one thing I saw this week that I thought was one step ahead. I was at Best Buy, and I asked the guy there, I said, listen, I'm doing this show with my buddy this week. Is there anything in the store right now that's kind of hot and fresh that our audience might like to know about? And he said, well, you know, obviously the Alexa and the Google Home are really hot. We all know of those devices. I said, well, is there a particular feature, you know, that you think is particularly cool? He said, well, did you know that you can set up geofencing on the device such that when you enter your house and you walk in the front door, you enter that Wi-Fi field and the Google Home knows to kick on all the lights, all the music, and similarly, when you leave, it'll shut it all down. I said, oh my God, that is so weird. But I liked it. I like it. And I can imagine some design clients actually really liking that. And I can imagine some designers actually setting that up for their clients, you know, setting up that intelligent home system just with the Google Home. So I thought that was something that was pretty next level, pretty one step ahead. Just wanted to share that with you guys. All right.
Well, let me ask you, okay, let's hit that a little bit before we go into the apps. So what type of stuff would you like to automate in your house?
Oh, man, I tell you, for me personally, not much. I'm not much of an automator guy in my house. AI, I wouldn't really want AI in my house. But yeah, I don't know. I do like the lights feature, you know, and I do like what's going on now with the intelligent light bulbs with different hues and stuff like that. I can tell you that.
Oh, I do like those. Those are pretty cool, especially the colors and everything, right. Mood lighting.
Exactly.
Would you? I mean, are you ever afraid the automation is getting just too much?
Well, I mean, I'm usually not one that's particularly suspicious about AI. I just don't particularly like it myself. Too much? I don't know. To each their own. I think it's pretty cool stuff, to be honest with you. But I do think it's very strange when I'm over at my buddy's house and I'm just sitting next to him, and all of a sudden he's like, "Okay, Google, play that song." You know what I mean?
Really?
Like,
yeah. You know what's so funny with those commercials? They make everything look so smooth. Right. You know what I mean? That I don't think we're there just yet. I think that it would get annoying. I think, like, you know, you'd say, like, the thing also that scares me, I mean, and this is something that really kind of freaks me out because, you know, I am a realtor. So the thing that freaks me out is the whole idea of, like, you're saying someone's name and then on your phone they misread it and they're actually calling someone else. You know what I mean? Like, because I live in my car. So, like, you're driving and you're like, hey, you know, and you don't, there's so many, like, my contact book is like crazy. So I would never want to accidentally call the wrong person. So it kind of freaks me out a little bit as far as that kind of stuff goes. I don't know if I feel comfortable with that just yet.
Yeah. I can dig it. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, let me share it on one more page. And as far as I'm concerned, like, these are the 4 apps that you should be having on your phone. These are 4 apps that are going to come in handy for you to kind of to maximize efficiently your social media and also to make it look good. These are the apps that I have on my phone that I use almost on a daily basis. Actually, no. I'll say this. The last app that we're going to talk about is something that I discovered a little while ago, and it's super cool. I have on my phone that I use almost. And so I really kind of want to go talk a little bit about that as well. But let's start her up, and let's talk about the first app on our list. It's an app that I absolutely love. It's called it is called here. Let me actually throw up the here we go. Spark Post by Adobe. Okay, now we put a little photo here to do a little intro on it. Now, the thing that I love so much about this is the fact that it already has templates in place so that you can just change the text. All these little photos you see aren't things that people, well, they are things people created, but they upload them directly to like an archive, so you can actually use these like templates already. So you can change any one of these templates, put in your own words, and use them in a story for Instagram, which I do all the time. So it's kind of like grabbing. The other thing that I really, really love, and this is something that I have not found about too many apps, but it also adds in a feature where it gives you, I think, over like 100,000 copyright-free images that you can add into your image that you're going to use as well. So you can just search, go, okay, let me find an interior design photo. Find an interior design photo, and it places it as background. And then you do an overlay of the text, has tons of fonts, has tons of layouts, really, really cool program. The thing that I like about it, though, is it makes everything that I do a lot more efficient. I don't have to spend tons of time creating a graphic, creating this. And for me, that's absolutely huge for anything I do. I don't really want to sit there for about an hour creating a graphic, throwing it online. This thing, Spark Post by Adobe, is so cool. It's free, and the coolest part about it is it just makes everything so easy. You'll go online, you download this app, and then all of a sudden you see that already the templates already created by other users, and you'll be just amazed. You'll be blown away. And the coolest part is you remix it or edit it, and then you can jump in and you can edit it to your specific kind of like thing. You find a nice little image that says like open house. You change the open house to like, check this out, design showcase. And it's really, really good to go. So Spark Post is one of the ones I use almost on a daily basis. I use it for my stories too. What I find is a lot of people don't know what to throw up on stories. These things are already pre-made templates. Just change the wording around to reflect your business, throw them in stories, add some new tags, and call it a day. So,
well, Mark, I got two questions for you.
Okay.
Is there anything particular or what is it that's in particular about this app that you might say is kind of one step ahead compared to other similar apps like this?
The free images. It allows you to grab any type of background. And we're talking like high resolution HD images that are just like an archive of thousands upon thousands of images you can search for. You want to search for a Bentley? Put in Bentley, it'll show you a bunch of Bentleys. You want to go luxury, it'll bring you a bunch of luxury photos. Now, those type of things, if you have the right photo, it's really eye-catching. So that addition to you don't even need your own photos. This isn't a photo editing app. This is to create brochures, flyers, little stories on the fly. It allows you to create stuff really, really fast and pretty. I mean, it looks amazing. Like if you look at any of the things in the photo or the image I set up, all the different graphics and everything, those are already in Spark Post, and they're really, really cool. So for me, I don't know, I love it.
All right, cool. My second question is there a particular use case that you can imagine being really useful for designers, using this app?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, like I've talked to a lot of people about their stories and everything, is that as far as designers go, they don't really know what to put on their stories. They don't know what to upload. They don't really understand what to put on. And I totally get that. Sometimes I'll draw blanks. But the beautiful part about these templates is that you can go in there and kind of, if you step a little outside of the box and see these templates, you can apply them to your business. I do it all the time. Or you can just do shout outs to people. These flyers are already pre-created. These graphics are pre-created. So you can apply them into almost any business and use them very efficiently and effectively. And I mean, it's really fast. So for me, if you see a lot of the stories that I use, I'm getting maybe 1,000 eyeballs a day on these stories. Like they're used from Spark Post. I grab them, I flip them around, and I throw them up on a story. I use a hashtag so people can see that. I use the swipe up feature and call it a day. So it's really good for a designer. I don't know, why not? Throw up 10 stories during the course of the day with Spark Post in about 5 minutes, hashtag it in, get an additional, maybe if done right, maybe an additional 200 people to your blog. Not bad. There's the thing.
Not bad at all.
All right, so here's the icon for Spark Post. If you go to your apps and you download it, it's pretty cool. It's one of those apps that you have to have on your phone. It's really, really amazing, and I would definitely say go for it. Give it a shot.
All right, cool.
Okay, so next we're gonna roll into one of Ian's.
All right.
Ian?
All right. Are you gonna bring up the photo for it for Snapseed?
Yeah, it's right over there. It is. Here's all the filters you can use in Snapseed. So we can go directly to the here.
Cool.
There you go.
All right. Check it out, guys. One of the apps that I reviewed this week is called Snapseed. Snapseed is a hugely powerful yet simple photo editing app made by Google. And they really did it right, I'm telling you. I explored all through this app, and anyone who knows me knows that I use Photoshop on almost a daily basis. I'm really familiar with all the really in-depth tools, and this app really brings it. What's really one step ahead about this app compared to similar apps is that not only is it giving you kind of like the global filters, and kind of a lighting adjustment, exposure, color temperature, etc. on a global scale, but it's also giving you a lot of really local adjustments. And what I mean by local adjustments is the ability to really kind of paint particular effects into particular parts of the image. I hear an echo there, Mark. Is it or no?
Yeah, let me check. Hold on.
All right, do you have your Facebook open?
No, I'm good to go.
Okay, I don't have mine open either. Well, we'll do our best. So anyway, let me show you guys real quick. I was working on this image today. All right, so check it out. So here I am sitting in my bedroom here, and if you can see, I actually put this like blur effect. So I'm really clear, but everything else behind me is blurred. And we've seen other apps do this, obviously, but the user experience was just super clean, and now it's actually integrating it in with all sorts of other tools as well. Here you can see the list of tools, and like I said, I mean, I played with this, and it's really on par with a lot of stuff that I would do in Photoshop. It's made by Google. It's made right, and let me see what else I have in my notes here. So some of the tools include textures, lighting effects, brush, heal. So heal allows you to like heal imperfections on a face or on a wall. It's got a double exposure feature. We can take two photos and sandwich them. You can put text onto it. You can put frames. Oh, all right. Here's a feature that I came across that really kind of was one step ahead, and actually was a little bit weird, to be honest with you. Double exposure feature. We can take two. All right, Mark's phone's going off. Got it. All right, here we go. Mark's back.
Here, hold on. I need to share it to the group, engagement group, real quick. For some reason, it didn't share over.
No worries. So anyway, guys, like I was saying, one of the features that really caught my attention was it's called head pose, and you click it and you're able to adjust the dilation of the pupils, but not only that, check this out. You're able to adjust your smile. You're able to like bring up the corners of your mouth in the app, which honestly I think is a little odd. I don't think I would use that one, but it really kind of just blew my mind on how like able the technology is, so that really caught my eye. It's got really nice fonts, and like I said, to me, the thing that's one step ahead about this app is that it really does bring together all the features that I've seen in a lot of other kind of photo apps into one be-all, end-all app made by Google. Super clean, super professional. So that's what I have to say about that.
All right. Well, Ian, do me a favor then. I'm gonna jump into the next app right now, but I need you to do me a favor. Can you share this to the group, because it's not going there for some reason? Okay.
Share it to the engagement group, right?
Yeah, just share it right now. Just go to our page and share it directly.
All right.
Okay. So the next app I'm going to review, is a little app called InShot. Now, one of the reasons I love this little app is because a lot of people have a problem right now kind of creating the right video format for Instagram. So it doesn't allow you to actually get the right size and everything. And so when you upload a video to Instagram, it looks a little weird. The format's off and everything too. And you can't really edit the sound and everything. Now, a lot of people are changing their highlights in Instagram into these cool little icons. where they click on it and they have a little kind of like a little story going. So one of the things that I wanted to do was find a program that I could basically create a video actually in a format that Instagram was really good with. So this program, InShot, really allowed me to do it. It's a free program and it was absolutely incredible. It really did make it really, really good, the videos. So what I could do then is I could actually record a video in InShot. Then I could edit it with some filters, some color saturations, all that kind of fun stuff. And it would actually really look good on Instagram, which is fantastic for me because for the longest time I had to play around with kind of getting the right format for Instagram so the stories would look actually good and the videos I uploaded would be nice. So this app, InShot, which is absolutely free, it's a godsend for anyone that's looking to do Instagram videos, whether it's a story or whether it's just a video itself. It'll allow you to actually do the video, and it'll actually allow you to grab other videos, bring it in there, and set up the formatting different ways. So it's really, really cool. So InShot is my video kind of editing pick. And see what I mean here? What it does right there is it grabs a video that's in another format, and then you can actually change it to Instagram's format, which is great. And that's really done marvelous things for my video game. Hey, and were you able to share it on the engagement group?
I'm going to share you right now.
Okay, let me know when you're finished up, and then I'll get you back. Okay, so like I said, InShot, if you're looking to do videos, and if you're looking to do kind of like even change the videos you have that are regular, like kind of like wide into something that's good for Instagram, try this thing called InShot. It is a godsend. I absolutely love it. I like live on this thing using when I use videos for Instagram. It's absolutely great. So for you guys, I would say InShot is a great way to do it. Also, for any of the apps that we're going over as well, there are tutorials online for these apps. Learn how to use them. They'll stay on your phone, and they'll be really, really, they'll help you kind of do it a little bit better as far as getting one step in the game a little bit better. So, Ian, how any luck?
Yep, just posted it. So, Mark, for InShot, was there anything in particular that really stood out to you in terms of being one step ahead?
Well, look, here's the thing. How can I say this? I always like being efficient. I always like making everything kind of like fast and kind of all that kind of fun stuff. So the thing that was becoming a really big pain in the butt for me was that I would take so long doing these videos. And so for me, I like to be efficient. So this InShot app made everything go maybe a tenth of the speed. Or 10 times the speed to get these things completed. And that was really nice. Instead of like doing a video that would take me maybe a half hour, this thing I can shoot out a video and do it really quick, maybe in 2 minutes. And videos that are really good quality and everything too. So for me, efficiency is always like the main thing. So I really, really loved it, or I love it, and I use it all the time. Now let's go to our main app. This is an app that no one has really kind of highlighted it on. No one really has used it, especially in the design industry. Ian found this little app, and it's just amazing. So, Ian, take it away.
So that's kind of you, Mark, to say that I found it. Actually, it was Mark that found it, shot it over to me. And when I looked at it, I was like, dang, this is really next level. This is really one step ahead, you guys. So check it out. It's called CinePic. And this app, for those of you, so some of you may have seen me actually post a little video about an hour ago. But for those of you who didn't see it, I'm just going to show it to you right now on my phone. All right, here we go. Here's the video. It's a little 15-second video that I made in less than 3 minutes. And here it is. All right. So you see we've got a mosaic of 9 squares there. We've got me as the background photo standing at the Squarespace headquarters in New York. And we've got images of websites that I've designed kind of popping in and out on the mosaics. And then not only are they popping in and out, let me play it again. Not only are they popping in and out, they actually have got this cinematic effect on each of them, kind of zooming in a little bit. So, you know, obviously the name of the game when creating content for social media is creating something that's going to get people to stop scrolling, right? They're going to be like, whoa, what is that, right? And this app, I mean, their tagline is mesmerizing your followers. Mesmerize your followers. That's their tagline. And that's what it does. It's really eye-catching. Now, Basically how it works is, like I said, you choose your background image as a base, you choose your images or videos as the cover or as the mosaics, and they go in and out like that to make a 15-second video. They're optimized for Instagram, a nice square. There's 8 layout options that you can choose. Like for example, here, let me just show you real quick. Check this out, you guys. All right, here's the 8 layout options. So as you can see, I chose the layout option that has 9 squares, but you can do like side by side, top and bottom, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. What else can I tell you about this? It's obviously super easy to use. I learned how to use it in about 2 minutes. There's nothing too deep you have to know about it. You can put music behind it, and it's available for both Apple and Android. And I was thinking to myself, what would be a really nice use case for designers? And I was imagining, imagine you had your base, your background photo to be a wide shot of a room. And then for each of your mosaic tiles, you had those as detail shots, of like the lamp or, other aspects of the room, So in this way, you're conveying all this information, about the room in this really beautiful, elegant way, that could be a really nice use case for this app. Another one you could do is something similar to what I did in terms of doing a profile photo of yourself, ideally in a nice environment, and then have those mosaics be images of your work. That's a really nice way to kind of present yourself. It would be actually, Mark, let me ask you something. Do you think it would be possible to upload this as my profile photo on Facebook? Why not, right? It's a square.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much a video on top of a video. Look, here's the thing, and this is one thing I have to say. Like, you're going to see a lot of people talking social media marketing right now. Cinepic is what's going to be the hottest app probably in the next couple months. No one's using it, and it is just so out of the box thinking. I mean, for me, my first thought was, imagine seeing a picture of yourself in all 9 boxes. And then one by one, each box starts flipping with different projects, different design projects you've done. And then at the end, it switches from your face to like your design slogan. This is the coolest app that I have seen in a long time. This is stuff that if you put it on Facebook now, put it on Instagram, put it wherever, you will get eyeballs looking at it going, how the heck did that person do it? I will promise you that. And that's one of the things about the show is like, you're not going to see this stuff anywhere else. Cinepic is the hottest app right now. Okay. The hottest app that no one's really even using. So in the design industry, this app is sizzling. I mean, the stuff you can do, I guarantee you, if you grab this app and you start playing around with it tonight and you start throwing it up on Instagram or throwing it up on Facebook, you're going to get eyeballs. And they're going to be going, what the heck is this all about? This is a whole new level. This is a whole new level. And that's why when I saw it, I was blown away. I was like, oh, my God. Like, I always like to think that I'm on the cutting edge of everything. This thing was definitely a different type of thinking.
It's one step for sure.
Go for it.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, no, it's one step ahead for sure. And to me, the thing that really jumped out to me the most as being one step ahead about it is the fact that it could create a piece of content that is so, and again, this is their word, this is the word they use in their tagline, mesmerizing. It literally mesmerizes you. And for them to create a formula to do it in such an easy to use format, like I said, it's really a very simple app that I learned how to use in about 2 minutes and created something within 3 minutes. And Mark, you were talking about how this is going to be the hottest thing, da-da-da-da-da. What I believe about this app? I think that this is not something that's just going to be like a trend that fades. I think that this will always be good content. Creating something like these mosaic tiles, with the background photo, it is in 5 years from now. I believe you create something with this, it's still going to get people to look at it and stop scrolling. That's what I'm predicting about this, because it's just good. It's good content. So I'm really excited about it to make more content like this for mine, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does open up some. Here's the thing, though. I mean, sometimes you need a little bit of a peek to see what kind of out of the box thinking you can kind of do. And this is one of those apps that really is just on another level. I mean, this thing is so on another level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a Rubik's Cube that has like, 13 sides. It's just really, it's just the ideas, the possibilities of what you can do here are just huge.
Yeah.
I mean, the ideas of being able to integrate 9 different video messages, then coming together as one message, then going back to the video message, then playing a video as far as having all those screens together. It's pretty cool. I mean, once you start playing around with this thing, it's going to just be a game changer for your business. Now, one of the things that's nice, though, is jump on this app soon before a lot of people jump on this app, and you're going to start seeing it everywhere, and you will see it everywhere. Yeah. It's hot right now. Jump on it, and you'll get a lot of eyeballs on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you decide to post these things. It's going to be really cool. People are going to be kind of blown away, and that's one of the things that I like.
So let's hop to our next segment here, Mark. And our next segment is called Ask Us Anything. Now, check this out, guys. You know, a lot of you know Mark and I, you know, as like the tech bros, you know, all things tech, and that's really what a lot of what we're trying to make this show about for you guys, to really bring the tech perspective to the design community. And so this segment is an opportunity to ask us anything. You know, any question that you may have, burning question, tech question that you have right now, ask us, comment, and we'll address it. While those questions are coming in, Mark, let's preview our topic for next week. All right, here, let's both grab our
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay.
I hear you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you haven't opened yet. Okay, I've got mine open.
No, that's all good. All right, guys, we're gonna be talking a little gimbals.
But bam!
I've been waiting 3 months to get my hands on one of these little suckers. Yeah, so we're going to be showcasing the 2 top gimbals and I mean, these things are awesome. Gimbals, I mean, I was like so on the fence at first, and then I got it. The software that comes with like my little gimbal too is just awesome. One of the best purchases I've made, honestly, in the last 3 months. These gimbals are really, really cool.
So Mark and I, we both got our gimbals, and we happen to have the 2 leading models on the market. Mark's got the new DJI Osmo, right? The Osmo 2. We got the second edition. Mark actually had it. Check this out. I went to B&H. Like this is like the superstore of tech in New York, to go check it out. They didn't have it yet. Mark had it already. Mark, you had it before B&H had it. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I remember you called me and you were super excited to get it. And I love my gimbal as well. I've got the Yian Smooth Q, and this thing, I mean, it just takes video to the next level. Both these gimbals do. So next week, we're going to be talking about these gimbals and really focusing on how these can be used by designers to up your marketing game. There are very specific use cases that I've been playing with and Mark's been playing with, and we're going to be sharing that with you guys. So next week, the meat of our conversation is going to be on gimbals for designers. Right? Jill commented how much. Jill, I bought mine for $100 full price. These things are bottoming in price. They're going down so fast. When they first came out, they were like $300, you know? So
Jill, I'm gonna tell you something that's really cool about my gimbal. All right. I get it set up, you know, on a tripod. I touch the screen and it actually, the entire phone follows me. So if you want to do like a video of a room and you put it on tripod, then put your gimbal here in your phone, set it to active tracking, it will actually follow you. The entire phone will follow you, stabilize. And the audio, because it's not, you know, the new iPhones are great with audio. The audio is pretty good too, so it can actually follow you around. So you don't need someone there that's holding the phone to, like, you know, follow you. Your thing will set to your face, and it will actually active track you. So it's the coolest thing. I've been using it for real estate, but as far as design goes, you could basically go through your entire design project, put your thing on a tripod, and it will just kind of cruise around and follow you. I mean, seriously, insane tracking. This thing is flawless tracking, okay? You put it up there, you put your phone there, you click on your face, click, and it just follows you. Yep, it is so cool. It's the coolest thing.
Yeah, they're awesome.
You can tell I can kind of like this thing.
Yeah, they're awesome, and we're going to be getting all up into it next week. And by the way, hey, Jill, call me. Let's talk about High Point. I can't wait to hear about your experience.
Dude, Jill killed it at High Point. Okay, Jill, you have to tell me, are you and Trisha Yearwood now best buds? Oh, you have to let me know, because that was freaking awesome. Jill, you are a superstar. Seeing you on TV made me smile. Totally. You know, I will say one thing about Jill that I love is that she is such a positive energy, fun person. You know, I haven't met her face to face yet, but honestly, Jill, you know, it just makes me smile to see you out there having fun and doing everything. So, you know,
Jill is
honestly, like, I just want to shout that out to her. She's awesome.
Yeah, I love Jill as well. Jill and I hung out at High Point last fall and had a great time. We stayed in the same Airbnb, actually. What's up, Jill? And Jill's actually asking a master question right here. She said, "What about the sound?" And we're gonna be getting into that next week and kind of going into the limitations and the workarounds for sound.
Okay? Yeah, I spent about 2 hours on the sound thing last night, and you know, there are little ways you can get around the sound thing, but because the gimbal is kind of calibrated and the balance and everything, it gets a little tricky. But there are little ways we figured out to kind of get the sound a little bit better on them and to look good.
Hey, Mark, how high tech do I look when I do this?
You look fantastic, man. You're spinning out like a rock star. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'll be calling Trisha after we get off the phone. Get Jill going. I'm thinking, what do you think? Jill and Trisha for Restoration Hardware? I kind of like the sound of that. So thank you guys for tuning in to our program. Ian, do you have anything else to add?
Nah, let's close it up.
All right, guys. Well, here's one of the things that I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about. We wanted to create this on a separate channel so that people can kind of tune in. Look, a lot of the things out there, you know, are geared towards helping people to get to the next level. But it's kind of hard now and again because you don't know what software, you don't know what hardware, you don't know what tech stuff. You don't know any of these things that are specifically and how they kind of relate to the design industry. So at least for like Ian and myself, we decided to do this because, you know, at the end of the day, we are kind of tech nerds at heart. And we know what we can, you know, we know what tools you'll need to get your business to the next level. So we might as well throw it out there and help you guys get there. You know, as we like to say, don't keep looking behind you.
Stay one step ahead, you guys.
All right, Ian, one more thing. What did one shepherd say to the other shepherd?
What did one shepherd say to the other shepherd? What did he say, Mark?
Let's get the flock out of here. Next week, guys, we'll talk gimbals and more tech. Talk to you soon.